What's going on, guys? Mike and Danny from the Retrollectors. We're in my basement, as you can see from the unfinished walls. We're here to say thank you for the 500 subscribers.
Big deal. Very big deal.
Yeah.
It's huge to us, you know?
It is. It is.
Like 500?
A year ago we started, just over a year and 3 months. And at this point in time, we were at, I think, like 70, 80 subscribers last year.
Huh?
And we jumped up to 500. We just broke it. We're at 508, I think 509 now.
It's nice being at 500. Like, obviously the idea is to grow and meet more people in the community. But when you're at 500, it's almost like everything's like tight knit. You know everybody. You almost know every subscriber because at one point or another they put a comment or message us privately. It's nice when it's
a lot of them stuck around from the very beginning.
It is.
You know, we thank you that.
It's nice. It would, like, the comments mean a lot. Like when people say, "Oh, I have a new subscriber" and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like, "Oh, I just found your channel." Like
that's pretty cool. Yeah.
You don't know from the background of things, but like when something like that happens and we see a notification, I'll call Mike and be like, "Oh, we got a new subscriber. This guy's been watching our videos." So it does mean a lot, and we appreciate every subscriber we have, new, old, or right from the beginning. Those subscribers is what caused everything to grow, and them telling other people about us.
Like from the get-go, like we started this as for fun, for the shits and giggles. But over this year, and over the 500 subscribers, we both got to know each other better, and it was something that we just started as a hobby, and now it's like we're part of a community, and it's different. It's like when we started this, we didn't think about being part of a giant community, and then people reaching out to us or watching our videos or saying, "Hey, you know what? We just started watching your video and really enjoyed it." We were inspired by a lot of channels and like Jay Bartlett and Rob McCollum, like with that Kickstarter that they started. Me and Danny we were like, that's an amazing idea, great idea. How do we do that? We should do that?
Yeah, something like that. It's good. Like how you were saying about getting to know each other. It's fun because it's like we help each other with our collections growing and stuff like that, and it's like almost like you're walking through the cycle of us collecting. But at the same time, when we talk to our subscribers and we see them in person, it's like, hey, did you break 500? Did you break 300? Did you ever find that game? It's like you get to know people more and more. Like with bigger YouTube channels, if they're like that, I know that they're really tight with certain
guys.
levels.
The big boys stick together. But even with us, like there's the 500 Club, and a lot of people that started, like when we started, there was about maybe 7 or 8 other channels that we started watching from, because we went to conventions and we bumped into them, and they were like, "Oh, you have a channel, we have a channel," and we basically grew up together. Like guys like J-Rock, we started off, basically hand in hand. Like he started off with about 100 or so subscribers. We started off with 0. We caught up. He surpassed, and it's just going back and forth. And whenever we get together with him or see him, it's like, holy shit, a long time no see. How's everything? And it's like when you see his videos, it's like you're part of his life for the day. Yeah. And it's great. Like when we see people commenting on our videos, it gives us an added boost to do more. And I feel that our stuff has tried to evolve into the way we're doing it. Like we've seen the way channels do it, and we love every channel, and we just want to evolve with the community.
Of course, and that's the thing too. Like if people obviously have noticed because they've commented about our editing, how it's come to the next level. There's nothing. You don't thank me, thank Mike. Mike does all of our editing. It just evolved more and more, and it's like a growth process.
It became, like I said, a hobby, but now it's more of a passion. Like we're doing this not necessarily for growth. Obviously, that comes. Like every YouTuber says, growth comes over time. We're not doing that to like be famous. I'm doing it as like a hobby. This is a hobby for me and Danny. So like we started off as a collecting. Danny's got a great game. I got a great game. We're starting the collecting that way, and now it's like, this editing is pretty fun. This video making is pretty fun. Brainstorming is really fun. Daniel will call me and say, what we should do for the next video, or I'll call him, what we should be doing for the next few videos or whatever. It's great.
Yeah, it's like you have a whole bunch of ideas in your head, you want to execute them, and we think about stuff all the time. And going back to the video part of things, we talk like this all the time. Why wouldn't we just make videos, and it can even be documented, like, hey, when did I hit 500, or when did I complete my collection, which will probably happen with me before Mike. So we want to document those moments, right? Those milestones. I think I was under the influence of something when I told in the last Peter.
Yeah,
video,
I don't think so. I think that was the truth going right there.
I love how that's like the highlight of the video. Eh? You had to put it in like because it was muffled. Yeah, it's like muffled, and he didn't catch it at first, but then when he caught it, he made light of it by putting it in the caption at the bottom. I think you're gonna complete first. Who says that in a competition? Who admits something like that?
It was like I said when I watched it when I was editing. It blew my mind.
It was gold for you.
I was lying there. I was laughing. I was laughing my head off. I'm like, okay, let me try to get Danny on this, and I put that in, and I showed him, and he started laughing right away.
Unbelievable, yeah.
But like I said, this is a very, very fun hobby. We enjoy every bit of it. We enjoy the community. We enjoy the feedback. We enjoy the games, obviously.
Yeah, I was thinking in my head with Mike about. No, I was actually just thinking about this. About the fact of the matter is, like, when people do shoutouts on their channels, if they have 100 subscribers, 10 subscribers, 50,000 subscribers, I think the same emotion will be there. Like, whenever I hear something, like, if Mike watches the video and he's like, oh, they did a shoutout or a subscriber of the week or about us, it's such a good feeling. Like, it's so weird. It's almost like, because we met a lot of these people in person, but to hear them talk about us and stuff like that and how they feel about the channel, that's all we do it for. That's honestly probably our main drive. Yeah. When people say, great video, guys, almost like the whole premise of what Facebook was. It was just kind of like people you don't see all the time, you kind of know what's going on in their lives, right? So this is kind of like how the community projects what's going on by making videos, right? They create videos so people know what's going on in their lives. So I think that's the main focus of why I enjoy the community so much.
I think that's part of the reason probably everybody does it, right? Yeah. They want to be part of a community. A lot of people that were, alone or whatever, they all want to be part of something, right? Yeah. So everybody's enjoying games and retro games because they made a big comeback. So everybody's starting to use this YouTube as, a connection to other people that feel the same.
Exactly.
And like I said, me and Danny, when we started, when he became part of the family, or before he became part of the family, there was, a tight knit, like we got along, but there was still stuff that we could have talked about more. And I didn't know that he was into collecting games, and I was always into games, and we just never I was a very introverted person. I still am a very introverted person where I'm talking to people, and I don't let them know what I'm really thinking or that I'm into video games because not many people are, right? Yeah. So when I'm talking to somebody about, anything current events, I don't bring up my like in gaming because they may enjoy it as much as I do, right? Yeah. So the fact that he shared the same passion and the fact that you guys share the same passion actually brought me out of my shell. So I thank you guys all 500 of you.
It's like when you talk about bringing it out, and you like video games is one thing, and then with me, like I like wrestling. I watch wrestling all the time, and it's not something that sometimes people take too kind. They're like, "Oh, you still watch wrestling? You mean UFC or this?" No, I will still watch wrestling. I enjoy it. I enjoy the entertainment. Although it's gone to shit.
Yeah,
lately.
I totally agree.
Like, I don't know.
Alberto Del Rio, what the?
I know, exactly. They're like, the storylines are just going to fucking right in the trash, man. But like, it's the same kind of premise, right? Like, I collect this, you collect dolls? No. I collect these
action figures. Come on.
You gotta man that up. It's action figures. Yeah. So it's kind of the same idea. It's just something that it's brought us closer together about when we have a common interest in something, and it's brought out the competition in us, and it's overall been a great experience with me and Mike, and also within the community, right? Yeah. So yeah, we want to thank you for the 500 subscribers. It's been awesome, man. It means a lot. We're growing, so obviously we're doing something right, and people are enjoying our videos. We see it in the comments, so just comment.
Still that one fucker that dislikes.
I don't know what that's about. He's like one of the first people that watched the video.
It's like he subscribes to the channel. He gets the feedback of when we put a new video out, and he just the first person that not even comments that just dislikes the video. Nobody else likes it yet.
It's so weird.
2 videos, 2 views. My view for uploading, or Danny's view for watching it for the first time, and then a dislike right after that. So unless he's disliking
I was just gonna say, I played pranks on Mike before. Imagine I'm the dislike guy. It's like there's one video that's just bigging my collection up, and there's no dislike. Mike's like, what the hell's going on here?
But
it's a weird thing.
You know what?
We don't take it personal at all. It is what it is.
Even if there's a comment and you dislike or whatever, you know what? We let it roll off our backs. We've learned from other people and said, no matter what, you could put out gold And I'm talking about gold, because there's guys out there like Alpha Omega Sin and the Completionist, and there's guys out there that put out Game Chasers that put out gold every week. Re-Res, Jason Hooft from JKB, they put out gold every week, and there's always one fucker that puts a dislike or puts a stupid comment. To each his own.
I don't even think the dislike button should exist.
I totally agree.
So we just want to say thank you.
Very much.
For everything. Very much. Very much. For everything and all the comments, all the likes.
We appreciate everything.
Not the dislikes.
Whatever.
It doesn't make a difference to us. But for bringing us up to 500 subscribers, meeting new people.
And a million more, obviously.
A million more, of course. Who wouldn't like this pretty face, eh? Look at this.
Good.
So yeah, just keep it coming. It's awesome. It's I would take constant comments over subscribers. I like to hear from people.
Yeah, it's true.
It's a nice thing. You hear from people, they put their comments, so just comment.
We prefer talking to people and interacting in the video or after the video or outside the video. Subscribers come, they go, whatever.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Danny always calls and cries about we're losing one, gaining one.
Very sensitive person. Very sensitive. And that's it.
Yeah. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Please like, comment, subscribe.